Hey internet, Buffy here. Now Jungle Inferno was a long time ago, and when it came out, I was sort of on the edge about the whole update. Just the whole idea of getting an update after all of this silence and all of this garbage. I wouldn't even call them updates some of the time. They were just throwing shit into the game that didn't work. And Jungle Inferno seemed amazing, but at the same time, would it be enough to keep players interested and bring in new people into this game which so many had hailed as dying? Well, now with all of the surrounding hype and skepticism brushed aside, I think it's a good time to take a look back at the Jungle Inferno update. Now, I believe the best way to find if something is good or not, because the meaning of good can be sort of subjective, is to compare it to things of the past and of the future. And what I mean by that is take this update and compare it to other updates. And so I want to start off by comparing it to some of the more lackluster updates, the ones that the community wasn't very happy with, and to see where this one improved, or if it did improve at all. So meet your match, the fabled update that made everyone go, ew. But what exactly did it bring to the table? Well, it brought maps, taunts, crates, cosmetics, balance, and competitive mode. So, how does our amazing Jungle Inferno update compare to this? Well, in Jungle Inferno, we got those same maps, crates, hats, rebalances, all that stuff. But we also got something else, which I think really put it a step above the rest. That something else was brand new weapons. You see, most good updates, in my opinion, come with something new. Now, Meet Your Match tried to do this with the new competitive mode, but it was extremely lackluster, and most everyone hated it. You see, new content is really what's going to keep people in and invested in the game. And it's also what's going to bring other players in from the outside, because if they had considered the game before and didn't want to get it, they're not going to get it again if the same mechanics that were already in there are refined. But instead, they're going to want something new and exciting, and that's what this game needs to pull people in and get them to play. Now, does this mean that Jungle Inferno was the perfect update that the game needed? In my opinion, not exactly. You see, the game added something new, but only for one class. And while the contracts were interesting to do, they pretty much just boiled down to playing the game. And while the rest of the update was pretty good, and not completely broken like past updates, I just don't think that this alone is enough to entice people to come back to playing, or to keep people playing for a really long time. Now, we'll just have to see, because after this update, we've seen a lot more interaction from the TF2 team, and this means that there might be even more content coming, and we've already seen some of that content. So, I'm just sort of wondering when things like the heavy update will come out, because I feel like that would be the last step, getting even more of this new content, because I believe, and the point I'm sort of trying to get across, is that the game just needs more new content to keep people playing. And this update, although it was a good step in the right direction, it's still sort of meh. And that's a similar opinion actually to what I held when the update did come out, which is interesting to see how I haven't changed much. So yeah, Jungle Inferno was pretty cool, but still in hindsight, not a complete godsend. Of course, that's just my dumb old opinion, so, I want to hear from you, comments, and all that stuff. And yeah, I'll chat with you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.